I'm Clint Culberson with lordsofconsciousness.com. I am here at Gem and Jam Festival 2017 here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm here with one of my favorite visionary artists, Eric-tresback. How are you, my friend?
Really good right now. Yeah, it's a Sunday fun day, and got a lot of work done today so far, so yeah, doing good.
This is your second year at Gem and Jam, is that correct?
Yes, sir, yeah, second year Gem and Jam. Did my first year last year here. Actually, that's how I met this guy over here, and that's why I'm living here now. So I'm really enjoying the desert and the whole scene here, and it's doing good so far.
You liked it so much, you decided to move here, huh?
Yeah.
And you moved here, but what are your intentions of coming here? I mean, in terms of establishing with like the local community, the art community that's here.
My intentions definitely were to get away from the hustle and bustle and to concentrate on my craft right now. And so far, it's succeeding, because there's just too much. There's so much hassle going on in LA, and I'm too much of an empath for really being creative. There's just so many weird energies there, you know. So far, I'm liking the very slower, different change of pace right now, and I'm producing a lot of work and getting a lot of studio time in right now. So doing good so far. Yeah.
Your art is incredible. I mean, needless to say, otherwise you wouldn't be here talking to me, I suppose. But you have such a peculiar nature. You have this way of creating the most psychedelic-looking creatures I've ever seen, but in such beautiful ways. It's like this combination of you don't even know what you're looking at sometimes, but you love it at the same time, and you know it's some sort of creature that is just walked in from another planet. But where does that come from you, and has it been there all along for you?
Yeah, I mean, like, my initials are Eric. I mean, Eric-tresback is my name. My initials are E.T. Apparently, that translates well to canvas, because I've just always been into aliens and creatures. Some of my favorite artists, like Chet Zar. I love Jeff Logan's like flowing creatures and everything. So I just really like the organic process of everything. And for whatever reason, I couldn't even tell you why. Like I'm drawn to texture and like interdimensional alien entities, basically. So it's not a style for everybody, I suppose. My grandma is very impressed with my paintings, but she definitely doesn't want any of my weird aliens on her wall. So I'll be getting here a more normal, like landscapey mountain painting at some point. But I mean, this is just really what I really jive on. I don't know, it's hard thing to describe really, because it's the process basically on finding images within the stencil work that I do in the background, basically. So it's really an organic process, and whatever starts showing up, I tend to kind of jump on. So if I start seeing a weird tube alien with a carrot nose thing coming out, it's suddenly becoming a weird tube nose carrot thing.
So let's take a look at this painting that you've been working on here. This is the piece that you're doing here at Gem and Jam. Where does this motivation come from? Like when you get here, you said that you didn't have any idea what you were going to do. So where does that initial seed of creation come from, or imagination?
Right. I mean, that's really, one of my favorite things to do is finding different patterns to stencil and spray paint in the background, and that actually helps drive me forward on creative, ideas to pop into my head. So, just giant blank canvas is very daunting and very just blank and white. So I actually really like to do, just take different patterns and placemats and random found objects that, have cool little textures to them. So I'll just start spray painting things and start finding shapes, build a basic general loose composition, find a dark spot, a light spot, and then from there I just kind of let it roll. And so I start seeing ahead in things, I start seeing different images, and then it'll kind of all tie together near the end. But everything's ever I never really have a finished vision. And even paintings I've tried to I have a vision for it. As the painting process happens, it changes a lot immensely. So whatever vision, I'm probably pretty bad at creating my vision, because I like the organic process of making things happen. So it's more just letting it flow and seeing how things work, how things don't work, fixing things that don't work, and just working off of that.
Is there a connection with your own inner journey, spiritual journey that manifests itself through your paintbrush?
Absolutely. Painting saved my life, to be honest. I was on a bad road. I've been into art my entire life. I wanted to be a cartoonist when I was a child. And then I started smoking weed. I like trippy stuff too, you know. So like, I was trippy cartoons, and then my party atmosphere kind of like went south, and then I got caught up in a lot of bullshit, basically. And so after a very trying moment in my life, I had to do a whole reassessment of everything the way I live, basically. And it all came down to going back to your core passions, which was art, and it's always been art. And like, I lost my art on the whole party train, basically, and it's coming back into my life is what basically saved me, because I would probably be just a wreck right now if alive. So, and this is my therapy. It's my therapy. I have to paint. If I don't paint, I broke my finger and I couldn't paint for 4 months. And I didn't realize how much I needed art in my life until I could not paint. And I was like just going stir crazy. You can only watch so much Netflix, you know? And then it's just like, I'm just getting stir crazy, so.
Well, it's beautiful. I mean, that's part of the emphasis for our own media site, is to find people who are just doing that, finding the things that they're passionate about. And in many ways, freeing themselves from the things that are holding them back in order for them to step into that purpose.
Yeah. Journey outward, you know? So, like, you got to fix yourself before you can, you know, saying things like love yourself before you can love anybody else, you know? So it took a long time for me to figure that out. But I feel like I'm starting to finally get into the stride of things, and just, I know what I like to do. And that's a really, really strong, like, thing to have when I was just a spacey bounce case from, like, one mild project to the next or something, you know. So it's nice to actually have a drive, a direction after all this chaotic, you know, insanity happening. And here I am, like, just kicking it with beautiful people like yourself and hanging out and talking to cool people and not hating my life. So things are going good right now.
Well, I wish you the best of luck on your new move here to Tucson, Arizona. And Tucson is very lucky to have gotten such a good human being, and also an incredible artist who's going to add to the greater community and also even the art community that's here. I mean, I've barely been here, and like, I've already seen like I've met like already 4 artists that are from Tucson. So I'm really excited to like be connected with them and maybe doing some collaborative projects. And it's nice to be away from busy city life right now and have a small, just room to breathe right now. So I'm really happy about that. Awesome. Eric, where can people find you? I know you're found, you go under, it's not necessarily under your name, but you go by Tresback, correct?
Yeah. My last name's Tresback, so it's like Tresback, Trace, 3 back, drop the C, 3BAK, way easier to sign than TRESBACK. So, Tresback is the name. You can like Google my name under Tresback, Instagram.com, Tresback_art, Facebook.com/3.bak.art. Those are the major social medias I got right now.
Check his art out. It's really amazing stuff. The creations that you come up with will send you into a different universe altogether, and not only that, not just the trippy element, but just the beauty that you create. And look what you're doing here with this amazing piece. And there's many more like this. This isn't even finished yet, is it? Do you have still more to go? Correct?
Oh yeah. There's more to go on here.
Yeah, perfect.
Drop shadows and cast shadows to make everything look 3-dimensional and have them kind of crawling out of the painting. So hopefully have a finished product, like a roughly finished product by tonight. So.
Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate it, brother. Okay.